Azi gomba abmashi, not so good height trawa.
Those are the shots when you feel good as a batter. It's coming on to the bat nicely, just rolling on the blade.
Took the pace of the ball this time. Boundary of the previous ball was a lot quicker. Thinking of a second run, but decided to only take a single. It was a lot quicker. He got the wicket using the pace of the bowler to get that boundary. This one now looking good on 29 and had reached 14 of 17 balls. It's been terrific during the World Cup, and I've seen his knock during the semi-final, coming from the ICU and playing that incredible innings. Though Pakistan eventually lost that game, still a lot of positives from these cricketers.
Yeah, he was the highest scorer from the side that match. He's had a good highest scorer in the calendar year for Pakistan as well. It's almost a new chapter in his career after being given that opening slot. Enjoyed every bit of it. It's so important. When you keep, you've got to be a good batsman. You've got to be a top order batsman because that is one position you do need. You can't be just an okay batter as a wicketkeeper. You need to be someone good, someone like Adam Gilchrist, someone like Mahendra Singh Dhoni, someone like Mushfiq. 13 gone, 66 for 1.
अभी 6 मिनट मोर से ज्यादा फायदा तो अभी डाउनलोड करो और सब्सक्राइब करो मंथली सोशल पैक प्लस ऑफर सिर्फ 50 रुपए में बाय टेलीनॉर ऐप में एक टैप में अभी 6 मिनट मोर से ज्यादा फायदा तो अभी डाउनलोड करो और सब्सक्राइब करो मंथली सोशल पैक प्लस ऑफर सिर्फ 50 रुपए में जब ऐप डाउनलोड करो तो मिले 50 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर और पहले 100 रुपए या साइट के सेल्फ ग्रुप में 50 रुपए का कैशबैक इजी पैसा इजी है वे दो आया उसने आखिरी हो दिल दीवार डायमंड पेंट्स पाकिस्तान's #1 पेंट बाय टेलीनॉर ऐप में एक टैप पे अभी 6 मिलियन मोर से ज्यादा फायदा तो अभी डाउनलोड करो और सब्सक्राइब करो मंथली सोशल पैक प्लस ऑफर सिर्फ 50 रुपए में Here comes Aminul. Down the track, high in the air. Has he got enough of it? भड़का दिया है छक्का
Six to start the over.
भड़का दिया
That's cleared by a mile. Well, that's the way. Cover the line of the ball and just take a few steps closer to the ball and play it through the line. Lovely shot. You're just showing that table right now. What's good about those performances? They're all away performances, not at home.
The shot again. Thinking of a couple. They will settle for a single. Again now, both the batsmen have started to gain in the confidence. Laid the platform. They just lost a wicket and difference between the two leg spinners, the googlies. Look, Aminul Biplop tries to bowl wide of the crease, while Qadir tends to bowl closer to the wicket. Down the wicket again, up in the air, over the fielder's head, and it races towards the fence for 4. The intent started to show by the two Pakistani batsmen now.
Yeah, he didn't get hold of it, but the back swing was such that the ball just raced away to that backward point area. So like they say, the good old saying, if you want to hit, go hard at it. You might just be saved. Earns himself a boundary.
Shot again. Cut it off for only a single. Always difficult for the bowlers when you're defending such a low total. The captain must be thinking whether I go for those wickets. Also, restricting those boundaries. Tricky job as a captain when you don't post enough runs on the board. He's got a deep mid wicket. Deep square leg and short high leg. Enough runs on the board. Goes down the leg side for a while. This
format is such a very experiment as a bowler. You don't have that time. You only
Who does have?
so to be on the
After
game
talking
plan,
about when I just saw her.
the word go. Oh, that's a lot of dirt. That's a lot of dirt. This surprised Rizwan as well. The ball doesn't want to be hit.
That's a good take as well by Nurul Hassan. Fun a lot.
Then there's his broken. Just
Now the wicket again. Couldn't connect it properly, but it will land safe. He will take a single. Pakistan 80 for 1 after 14.
खुशबू और जायका तुम मैं और एक कप चाय टपाल दानेदार बैंक इस्लामी मस्कन होम फाइनेंस से मिले फास्टेस्ट अप्रूवल वो भी 340 से ज्यादा ब्रांचेस पर बैंक इस्लामी द राइट वे
Just करके टिकाऊ प्रोग्राम है
प्रो विटामिन फॉर्मूला जो है वो कम करें सिर्फ 14 दिन बाल गिरेगा तो खुले ज्यादा
खुशबू और जायका तुम मैं और एक कप चाय टपाल दानेदार
18 out of 19 matches, and this year they have already won 16 out of 26 games. And Uganda is also there with 16 wins in the calendar year. It's been a great year for Pakistan. They've reached the semi-final of the World Cup and now continuing their brilliant form here in Bangladesh as well.
Is the format they prefer. Consider them most lethal in this format. Not a bad number for Uganda. Yeah, Pakistan has done well. So the chart we saw before this, that is the good part. When you usually traveling away from home, you expect the conditions not to be according to your liking. But Pakistan have managed to win 90% of their games in South Africa, beating South Africa there in Zimbabwe. They lost in England, and again in the UAE, 5 out of 5 in the Super 12, and they lost the semi-final. Here in Bangladesh, 1, 2 out of 2 on their way to wrap it up. Can have a clean sweep if they keep batting like this, 45 of 36. So yeah, if you're performing like this away series, you seem to be in good hands. The whole formula of Pakistan T20 I'm talking about, the way it's been backing each other up, supporting each other, the positivity in them. It's a good thing for the coaches that the bench strength right now is so good. You can win a series and then try 4 new players. That's almost half a team. And the good part about Pakistan's recent performances, for example, you talk about the World Cup, 5 games, 5 different man of the match players. It's not just 1 or 2 guys, 5 different. Every time a new player puts his hand up. Even here, in the 2 matches they've won, different man of the matches.
Crowd's having a great time, enjoying the game of cricket live from the Sher Bangla National Stadium here in Mirpur. After 1.5 years, been a disappointing performance though from the host, but still the crowds coming in numbers support their team. Bangladesh are desperate. Return to form, followed by the dismal show in the ICC T20 World Cup. It's a new side. Selectors and the team management are trying to bring in new faces. They have made 6 changes from the World Cup squad. Though they have already lost the series, but still, there's a lot to take from these youngsters. But talking about this man, he's been in very good touch. This one played all across the ground, coming down the track. Playing hard against the leg spinner. But 38 so far and looking really good. We are back. Pakistan needed 45 of the last 6 overs. Mahdi comes in to bowl his third over. There's a short fine left, short third man, cover and mid-wicket. Well done, Mahdi.
Finding it a bit tough to just walk it around for singles. He's now equaled his previous highest in this series, 39. Sort of 39 and 11. This one.
Slight adjustment on the field. Trying to bowl a lot straighter, Mahdi. Hyder Ali also looked good in the innings, though he struggled initially, but now started to gain in that confidence. Kept a bit low this time. Another dot ball.
So important for Heather to stay there and finish the game off. Not just for the team, but for himself as well. The confidence level. You've been trusted with it. You've got yourself a number 3 position today in place, or the absence of Fakhar Zaman. You should be able to wrap this up. 49 or 47. And it's good that he's not trying to hit it in his favorite zone, mid-wicket, those big shots. He's stopping himself from doing so.
That was struck hard. Thinking of a double, but decided to take a single in the end. There was a slight adjustment on the field in the previous ball. And that's the 50 partnership from these two batsmen out there. Of 48 balls, these two looking really good. Only one fielder inside the circle on the onside, short fine leg. Here comes Mahdi to bowl his last ball of the over. 2 is the call. They'll only get a single. 83 for 1 after 15 Pakistan.
Try the taste. That's it. डाउनलोड करो तो मिले 50 रुपए का फ्री वाउचर और पहले 100 रुपए या साइट के सेट लो फिर 50 रुपए का कैशबैक इजी पैसा इजी है बेहतरीन रंग खुशबू और जायका तुम मैं और एक कप चाय टपालदानेदार डायमंड इज ड्यूरासिल्क दिल दीवार साफ डायमंड पेंट्स पाकिस्तान's number 1 paint
माई टेलीनॉर ऐप में एक टैप पे हमेशा मिले मोर से ज्यादा फायदा तो अभी डाउनलोड करो और सब्सक्राइब करो मंथली सोशल पैक प्लस ऑफर सिर्फ 50 रुपए में
Win the series convincingly by 3 wins to 0. Or will there be a massive, enormous twist in the tail here? These are the bowling options for Mahmudullah. He's bowled free, bowled very tightly. I think all the bowlers have bowled tightly. Assume 4 for 20, he was miserly. You know, the leg spinner, the wrist spinner was slightly expensive, but did pick up the solitary wicket. And this is the partnership, how they've gone about their work, a few boundaries here and there. Looking to pepper the cut shot. Great use of the feet down the ground. Oh, that was big. That was a little lucky. Wasn't quite there to play the shot. Right, final 5 overs. Shohidil, debutant, will have ball in hand. And with mic in hand, I'll be alongside Atali Khan.
Good evening, Eddie. Pakistan need only 42 and 30 deliveries. Shohidul Islam back in the attack. They've certainly looked much better this time around. The batters for Pakistan. They've only lost the wicket of Babar Azam. It's been a very good and watchful innings from the man on screen, Mohammad Rizwan. So has now moved on to 40 or 42, and a good little partnership here also.
Bolden, as you said, the partnership, and it's a good one. It's come to the end. Played on.
He's picked up an all-important wicket of Mohammad Rizwan, and his very first T20 international wicket off an inside edge. He'll take it. That's the reason why he was called upon to come into the attack. But Mahmudullah wanted wickets, and he has delivered the goods with the ball. He's not happy, Mohammad Rizwan. He worked hard for his 40, but he has to go back to the pavilion. Gone for 40. It's 83 for 2.
All of the second wicket brings Sarfraz Ahmed to the crease. Lots of experience. And he'll be replacing Mohammad Rizwan. Last time Sarfraz Ahmed actually played an international was in April versus Zimbabwe, coming in at number 4.